Hi Pisces, I'm here today to give you your message for August 2025. I hope you enjoy it. Starting off, we're going to be talking about the full moon and on the 9th of August. It's in the sign of Aquarius. It's important that it's in the sign of Aquarius because it's talking about authenticity and creativity and blah, blah, blah. But what makes it more important is the fact that we have Mars conjunct Saturn in Neptune and Neptune. Why is that important? Because the last time it happened was 36 years ago in 1989, and it called the falling of the of the Berlin Wall. This is a breakthrough, a removing of masks, a reality that was not seen before, a revelation, an end of an era, an end of a regime, blah blah blah. So it's something that influenced you very strongly, that made you see the world a certain way, that affected you in the way that you interpreted information, spoke, and acted in such a way that you're going to have that coming down, the mask is coming down, and you have this huge, like, holy shit moment. What have I been doing? Right? That's what this moon is all about. And it comes the day after the 8-8 portal, which is kind of like the end of something, right? And so that being said, let's see how it activates in you, my Pisceans. What do we have to tell Pisces about this energy for them? Oh, I thought something fell in it, didn't it? Pisces. Oh, there it goes. So the first thing that I see is the energies. Oh, wow. A lot came out. The first thing I see is the shield. You need to defend yourself. Second, coin. Make money will be coming towards you. Lily, spiritual love. Okay. Okay, that's just know that I'm reading these, but I'm going to interpret them later because it doesn't mean what it says. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Weeping willow, family sorrow. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. January. Marriage and teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, look, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're going to have to defend yourself spiritually and in the material world, okay? Because there is something that wants to catch you in your web, in their web, um, to bring sadness to your home, and it feels like a spiritual attack. Pisces, this feels like somebody is spiritually attacking you to hurt your money and your mind, because spirit has a lot to do with your mind. It's something that is going to really play out all the way till January, and it's because you're connecting to someone that in January you're connecting to someone that will help you heal, move forward, expand, and whatever. So this is like the last hit that they have to hold you back. And so this can be something easy like sending you an email that messes you up, and you react because of your emotions and then go the wrong direction. This can be a financial hit that makes you desperate to go back to something of the past to help you out. This can be a spiritual hit that like starts giving you depression, anxiety, blah, blah, blah. But it does look like spiritual warfare is going to be very, very important for you, my Pisces, from August all the way till the end of the year. Okay. And it's because you're hitting a breakthrough. See, this is all spiritual. Crown chakra. You're hitting a breakthrough that they're trying to stop you from moving forward in. So it seems like you've been doing work, you've been progressing, you've been expanding, and this is their final hurrah. Two of materials. This has been a waiting game for you. You've been juggling your finances, juggling your emotions, juggling spirits, juggling all kinds of stuff, and just trying to keep yourself in balance because things have been kind of real. You see, It feels like attacks after attacks after attacks after attacks with the solar plexus. Is like the energy. This feels like the energy of the wands, this energy of fire being thrown at you from every single angle this entire year, Pisces. And I did tell you that Pisces is going to have a hard time for 2.5 years, because this is Saturn is strongly influencing your sign, and it's a time of karmic payout, right? And here we have strength. Strength for me is good and bad, because it's building your strength muscle. But the only way you build your strength muscle is to um, strain that muscle, right? Is to make you face things that are going to be difficult so that you can move forward. Uh, then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You are going to feel stagnation. You're going to feel limited. You're going to feel like every door closes in front of you. And this is what they're doing to stop you. This is the shield. This is the block they're creating. Because, again, I repeat, you're in the path of your destiny. That's the Wheel of Fortune, going into the Six of the Six of Wands, which is a victory. If we stop you now in the home stretch, you're going to because you're creating a new foundation for yourself, you will stop you, right? So this is like, runners, they say that, I'm not a runner, okay, but they say that runners, when they're in their home stretch, they hit this wall where they can't breathe, where their body's shutting down, where they're and it's like, they're about to give in, and then they once they push through that wall, then they can continue running, and it's not a big deal. But that wall is very significant, because everything is starting to shut down to make them stop. I'm feeling like this is what this is. It's going to start in August, and it's going to go through January. So you're being warned of it so you don't stop. Okay? You're not doing the wrong thing. You're doing the right thing. You need to keep moving forward. On the 22nd of August, we have the new moon in Virgo, and also the sun is in Virgo. This is kind of like a faux eclipse, but Virgo is all about being productive. It's about aligning yourself to the right thing. It's about redirecting your focus, and also getting to this planning stage, but in this new way of seeing things. Okay? How is this going to affect you, my Pisceans? The rainbow bridge is forming. I feel it. I feel it strongly. Look at this. The rainbow bridge is forming. In other words, you're starting to form a connection to your higher self, to the energies that help you, and it's removing a false mask to show your true essence, the true energy that flows through you. I feel like a lot of people have a misconception of what is good and what is bad, and it's because of religion and belief systems, right? Belief structures. They say gold is good, lead is bad. Angels are good, demons are bad. Light is good, darkness is bad. And that duality of one is good and one is bad is completely false. But we still believe in it. And so this is a truth that's coming through. The 10 of and the 10 of cups, this is exactly. So I see this reader, and he talks about the 10 of cups, and everybody's like, wish fulfillment, best thing that could ever happen to you, yada 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 yada. This is butterflies and rainbows. This is angels from the sky coming down and giving you blessings and telling you that God loves you, that kind of stuff, right? But that's also contentment, right? That's also saying, I've made it, I don't have to do more. And this feels like the 10 of cups here feels very much like fool's gold. Okay? Strength card. And see, the strength cards comes out for you again, because they're telling you not to fall for fool's gold, because it'll put you to sleep. Four of swords. And it is not your happiness. 6 of Swords in reverse. It's all about a connection. What connection? That you have to judge correctly. This is crazy because what I'm feeling is that as I'm reading all of this, this feels like not everything that shines is gold. Not everything that looks like a happily ever after will be a happily ever after. And this is your next trial. So from August all the way to July is seeing if you'll fall for the temptation of false truths, of falsities, of false happily ever afters. Or you're going to see the truth behind it. The last thing is August 25th to September 19th, which Venus enters Leo. It kind of reveals your authentic self, right? You start reclaiming a part of yourself that you have lost. You start becoming yourself. And we have relationship change. I done told you. It has to do with this. Self-love. I'm getting a scenario in my head that I'm going to tell you in a second. And love again. I done told you. Love. Now you're going to have to take it as it resonates, okay? And you have to make it fit for your situations. But I'm going to tell you what came to my mind here. This is you finally decide, I'm going to leave this person. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to get my own place and I'm going to be independent. I'm going to make this thing rock. It's going to be awesome. You'll see. Then you start moving out and things start going good in the beginning. And then all of a sudden you start having financial problems and your kids start acting crazy and your situations start getting hard and blah, 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 all kinds of stuff. And all of a sudden, like a miracle from God, here comes Prince Charming, the guy that, or the situation you left before, and telling you, oh, I reconsidered. I'm going to change. I realized that I miss all you guys. You guys are amazing. And giving you the whole spiel that you wanted this fool to say from the freaking beginning and did not give it to you. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I think this is right. You see, all they needed to see was how much they needed me. And that's now that I left them, they can realize them and that and how important I'm in their life and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to go back to them. And then it's a lie. That's what that other thing is saying. And right here is saying you're starting to realize that the problem is not the person. The problem is in you, and that you have to focus on self-love and not what we say in Puerto Rico, pajaritos preñados, thinking about like pregnant little birds that this Prince Charming is going to come and save you. Because this Prince Charming is not Prince Charming. He is the MFing devil in disguise trying to put you back in the cage. And this time it'll be even harder for you to release yourself from it. That's what this feels like. Hanged Man is saying take a pause and think. Knight of Swords. Why is this Prince Charming coming a million miles an hour coming towards you? Death card. Is it really your death that you're actually running towards? Five of Pentacles. Will they leave you out in the cold like they did the last time? Justice. Think about it. Balance out your energy. Why is this happening right now? Five of Wands. This is the energy you've been fighting against your entire life. Page of Swords. This person is a Page of Swords. He's not a Knight of Swords. He's not here to give you justice. This person is here to hurt you and make you fall back into line. They want to hurt you for thinking that you had the power, the will, the authority, or the privilege to leave them. You can't leave them. They leave you. So they want you back just so that they can leave you, because they have to show you that I'm the one with the balls. You're dealing with a narcissist that is nasty narcissistic. And so, but the question is not so much that you're dealing with a narcissist. The question is, why did you even think that you wanted to go back to this narcissist? What is the cycle that makes you want them again? Why is it? Because you're looking for a savior? And it's like, This is crazy. That's all I'm going to say about that. Be careful. You're going to be tempted from August all the way through January to fall back in the same cage you were in, but this time you're not going to find a key to get out. This time it's going to be ugly. And so if you get tempted to return back to a past, ask yourself why it even sounds tempting if you left it the first place. I mean, this literally reminds me of that thing saying, after I shit something out, I don't pick it up from the toilet and try to shove it back up my ass. It's shit and it belongs there. Flush it down the toilet. That's all I'm going to say about that. I hope this helps you.